Good afternoon from Yammybtv. Wishing you all well. Sending loads of love to you as usual. Following on from yesterday, thank you very much. You know how heartening and lovely it is to hear from you, especially when Uncle Yammy needs some support, because you ain't going to believe what happened. Having gone back on the medication, two different ones, tramadol and gabapentin. Then I went back. Then I used somebody else's pre-gab and amitriptyline to get to sleep and get sleep because I didn't feel that it was working that day with the pain, and the combination of everything must have gave me a fit. I bit my tongue. Apparently, there was all blood all over the place, but I felt my headspace was over there. Like when you're talking, I never doing them pre-gabs again. Trust me, I've heard of people dying on them now. People were telling me, and I ain't getting involved in that again. Honestly, it was really scary because every sentence, like after every sentence, I couldn't carry it. Was, and then I was going, I was making some funny noises. Gordon Bennett. But in the end, like I said to you, before I did the video yesterday, it had all happened up until that, and we wouldn't believe that while I was in the bed filming and trying to do a video for you, the ambulance were actually here. Imagine that. And Uncle Yemi saying, "Nah, I don't want to go. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm all right now. My speech is back. Blah blah blah." And then as soon as I finished the video, about 20 minutes later, it came back, and then obviously everybody was alarmed and phoned another ambulance, and I ended up there and stayed there till about 3 in the morning. The doctor saw me. He said to me, "Nah, you've had a combination of different things. You're not prescribed this. You're not prescribed that. Blah 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 blah." And I said to him, "Yeah, well, all I ever asked you for was a sleeping tablet. I didn't even really want no pain relief in with my condition. All I ever asked for was a simple, better to be addicted to a sleeping pill than 3 or 4 other things. Do you see what I mean? I never saw it like that. I took the blood pressure blood test, but many thinking it was a mini stroke, a seizure of some kind. But no, I was always of the opinion that pre-gabs are probably the most dangerous things out there. Ooh, I don't know why did they prescribe them anyway? But anyway, that was that. So I just like to big you all up. You know my lot. You know you go. There's too many of you to name. You know that. You know that you know how we do it on Uncle Yammy TV. All I know is we're moving on, and we've got everything ready, and we're ready to go. So I'm looking by early next week. We'll have a couple of Zooms on the board. It'd be interesting. Any of you with any stories, like I've said to you, I've got a few of you already coming to me. We're not interested just in true crime. That's not what we do on Uncle B TV. We like to help everybody, even if it was something to do with family or something to do with relationships, even if it was something to do with alcohol, even if it was something to do with drugs, even if it was something to do with hospital, even if it was something to do with sports, even if it was something to do with TV, even if it were all combined together. You message Uncle Yammy and I'll see what I can do. All right, so let's get the show up and running first. But I'm coming up in a minute because people keep asking me for the Preston story when the whole yard rushed me. I'm coming up soon. Love you all.